Good morning, friends. It's super early Monday morning, 6 a.m., but I wanted to get up early, and today I'm going to do a walking tour of Cooke City for you guys. I wanted to come out here early before people start moving around, and I still feel silly talking to this camera. I'm shooting this on my new GoPro that I got as an early birthday gift. So I hope the sound is good and we'll see how this goes. So right now I'm standing at the very end of town, the east end of town. If we go up this way, that will take us up to the Beartooth Highway, which goes over to Red Lodge. We'll do that drive one day. I think I have figured out how to do the time warp, so I'm pretty sure we could do the entire drive and you'll get to see it in about 3 minutes. So I'm going to play around with that function a little bit and see how it goes. So let's just start walking down. This is actually it's Main Street, also known as Montana Highway 212. Right here on the right hand side is where I work, the Antlers Lodge. I'm going to do a tour of the inside of the lodge and maybe show you guys some of the cabins eventually. We're not going to do that today. That'll be a different video because this one's probably going to run kind of long the way it is. So Cooke City is actually an old mining town. Gold was discovered here for the first time in 1870. And in 1882 was when it became known as Cooke City. Before that, it was just known as the miners' camp. Kind of interesting. There's a book that I may pick up in one of the stores here that tells a little bit more in depth of the history of the town. So over here on the right is the bakery that I like to go to. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays though, but their cinnamon buns are really good. All the other breakfasts I've had in there are very good as well. There's probably about 6 different places here for lodging. The Super 8 right here. And you can also rent ATVs to really be able to travel out into the mountains. The end of July, my cousin is coming down. We already have one of these reserved, and I'm sure I will be bringing the GoPro on that trip. Jim and I will have a lot of fun with different shots. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't think you can see it. The moon up there over the mountains. Kind of cool. This place over here on the right has been abandoned for years. Used to be an old hotel. Nobody ever bought it. So if anybody wants to get into the hospitality business, there you go. Soda Butte Lodge, Prospector Restaurant over here. I have not been to the Prospector, and I probably won't. The Trading Post, which is a cool souvenir shop, is coming up here on the right. I've already been in there to get some Cooke City souvenirs. There's 2 gas stations in this little town, if you can believe that. And they actually just raised the prices. Last week it was $3.30, now they're up to $3.40 at both of them. But you see, we have a incredible view of the mountains here. The Beartooth Cafe, I've had lunch in there It's pretty good. They have a pretty good selection of local beers. Pretty flowers. This place here on the right, Buns and Beds, they're Steelers fans. I probably won't go in there. And then here's the other gas station. They also have an ice cream shop. They sell, I'm not sure what the brand is, but the ice cream is made here in Montana. And then over here on the left is the bistro. I have not been in there yet. We almost went there the other night, but they were closed. Places here stop serving at 9 o'clock, which is kind of odd because at 9 o'clock a lot of people are still just coming out of the park because they tend to stay in the park until dusk because it's a great time to view wildlife. The miners, they actually, you can get pizza there until I think 10. It's just a old saloon, pizza and pub grub. I've been there a couple times now. And here's another lodge, the Alpine Motel. There's a view of the mountains on the other side of the road here. So we're coming up down here on the left on the general store. Now that general store has been around since 1886, and in 1986 it was listed on the National Historic listed as a National Historic Landmark. And they have just like some groceries, very limited groceries, some produce, not a whole lot, just some basics you can go in there and pick up, a few household items like toilet paper and paper towels. So I've gone there a couple times to grab a few things. And then this restaurant over here is another one I have not been to yet. They opened kind of late in the season. Mont Asia. They're kind of an Asian fusion restaurant, but I'm definitely going to check them out at some point. Seems like they're always busy, so that's a good sign. And they have some vegan options, which will be good for me. Somebody's house over there. There's some really cool houses. There's this one beautiful house down there, down at the end of town. You go out on this old dirt road, you go over a bridge, it's out there. It's really a cool house. I'll show it to you sometime. From what I understand, it's pretty much a rental. But if I owned this house, it wouldn't be no rental. Over here is the Pilot's Perk. I ate there yesterday for lunch with my cousin. It was good. There's also a little bookshop in there, so I'll be going back sometime, maybe this week, to look through their books. They have a lot of books about Yellowstone and wolves and bears. So I just want to go back and look through that. And then right next door to that is the candy shop. Yes, I've been there. Their fudge is really good. They have so many varieties of it. They even have, I saw carrot cake fudge. I didn't try it. I'm not sure. That might be really super sweet. This fudge is already sweet. And over here on the left is the High Country Motel. We've been booked every night, and we're gonna stay booked. Right now it's looking like we're gonna stay busy through about August 15th, and then it slows down a little bit, but they'll probably get booked out. September is a lot less busy, but it's still early, so we'll probably get booked out on those. Over here on the right is the fire station. On the 4th of July, there's going to be a band playing down here, so hopefully when I get off work I'll be able to come down and watch the band for a little bit. Hopefully they're going to play for longer than an hour. Let's see, I don't know if you can see the moon yet. It's right over the mountain. I'm not sure if it's going to show up on here. And the mode that I have it in, I can't really zoom in. So, and now we're down here at the end of town. This is the visitor center. Actually, it's the Chamber of Commerce and museum. I haven't really gone in there yet to explore. I need to do that. But in the back, they have a bunch of old mining equipment. You can see the miner here in the front. Let's just take a walk back here. You guys probably can't read that. The early mining exploration in this vast and remote mountain region began in 1869 when 4 trappers, prospectors found galena, I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, deposits and elevations over 7,000 feet. Cooke City became a major mining camp for prospectors. I already talked about that a little bit. Just take a walk back here. Show you around. This was a camshaft. And then this is a oh, I forgot what it's called. Hold on, there's a little sign here. Oh, that's right. It's an end dump ore car from the New World Mining District. They have like a little amphitheater set up out here as well, so I don't know if they have programs back here or what. It's an old ore chute. And I'm not going to go through everything, another ore chute, but they just have a lot of old mining equipment back here. This is a old flotation mill. And over here, that right in front of us is an old jail door, which is interesting because Cooke City currently has no police department. And then up here is just oh, it's locked, huh? But this, if we could get in there, is an example of what a old cabin looked like back in the day. Here's an outhouse. Exciting. So that's it. It's just like in a old mining museum or what have you. Turn this around. I don't know if you can see the sun's coming up behind us there, but I'll block it because it's probably not good for the shot. So that's Cooke City. It's a cool little town. As you can see, it's very touristy, lots of lodges, restaurants. The next town down, if you keep going down the road, is Silvergate, and that's an even smaller town. Maybe maybe I'll do a tour down there one day. That'll take all of 5 minutes. And like I said, I'm going to do a separate video to show you guys the inside of the lodge and some of our cabins. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show you all my town for the summer. The mountains are just incredible. Sometimes I have breakfast at that bakery and just sit at one of the tables outside and just stare at the mountains. I'm waiting. Well, you can't see it right now, but Jim and I were sitting out yesterday morning looking at this mountain. There's an area, oh, actually that might be it, right between those two trees there. I don't know if you can see it. Again, I don't have this in the mode where I can zoom in. I'm still learning how to use the camera, but that may be a good area to look up one day and see some bears. And then on this mountain over here, there's kind of a meadow up there in the middle. There's the trees, and then there's an open space, and then it goes back to trees. I bet I might start bringing my binoculars to work with me. I bet one day I'll look up and see some bears or goats or something up there. That would be cool. So I am going to end this video right here. It's already run kind of long. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's a neat little town. If you ever come out to Yellowstone, definitely come check it out. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.